Hi guys, welcome back. This is Go Time with Showtime. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, like always, guys, you know how we do. Today we're gonna do this story out of Aurora, California. Colorado. Hi guys, welcome back. This is Go Time with Showtime. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, like always, guys, you know how we do. Today we're gonna do this story out of Aurora, Colorado. Now this story right here is about 14-year-old Jor'Dell Richardson. Now this is a sad story and my heart goes out to this family. And this family want answers for what happened to their son. And so do other people. Because we're so quick to run out and protest and do things when it was something that led up to this that we're all are forgetting about. Every action comes with a reaction. And that's what we're forgetting in this story right here. So guys, before I get into what I'm going to talk about, we're going to roll this clip, guys. And like always, we're going to come back and talk about it. I'll see you in a sec.
Jor'Dell and a group of other young people were seen by officers walking into a convenience store in Aurora wearing medical masks. Police said the group went in to rob the store of vape cartridges. Immediately after leaving the convenience store, at least 2 officers began chasing Jor'Dell from the entrance of the store into an alley around back, yelling at him to get on the ground. One of the officers tackled Jor'Dell to the ground, and the other begins to shout about a gun, though it's not visible from the angle of the body cam. At that time, the officer fired a single shot, hitting Jor'Dell in the abdomen. We're choosing not to show that moment, but Jor'Dell starts to scream, saying he's sorry and that the others in the group, quote, made me do it.
What's coughing?
Made me do it.
Huh?
I don't know where they made me do it.
Okay.
We now know that Jor'Dell had a pellet gun designed to look like a handgun.
That is not a toy. As a matter of fact, that is a weapon. That's the weapon we found that was on his person. God bless him. Why do we even have these? Exactly. What's the purpose of these replicas?
The officer who fired the shot has been identified as Officer Rock Greshka by Aurora Police. An interim chief Acevedo says he does not have any prior incidents with excessive force or disciplinary action. Acevedo called this shooting a tragedy all around.
Jor'Dell Richardson!
As we were hearing from Aurora Police, Jor'Dell's family was joined by a large group of community members to demonstrate outside and march in the streets.
This is so wrong, and ain't nothing they can do to bring him back.
Attorneys for the family told me they have 2 big questions for Aurora Police now. One, why did it take 8 days for police to say publicly that Jor'Dell did not in fact have a handgun, but rather a pellet gun? And 2, why did this escalate to police shooting him?
How can you say all these words when your officers hadn't put in a report? How dare you? So now you have to answer.
The body camera angles we were shown do not appear to show Jor'Dell reaching for the pellet gun, but we do hear Officer Greshka yell, "Gun, gun, drop the gun."
Hi guys, welcome back. You saw that video and it's sad because this 14-year-old lost his life. But what we need to do is take accountability for what he did. Now, it's a lot of people out there protesting. And it's okay to protest, but it's a time to protest. And this right here is not a time to protest. Because for one, this 14-year-old was out there committing a crime. His reaction came with a reaction. Now, would the police have shot him if he went in this store, bought something with that BB gun in his pocket, with that pellet gun in his pocket? No. Would they have shot him if he walked out this store with this pellet gun in his pocket? Not after he robbed the store, but after he bought something. No. This child went in this store and was robbing this store at gunpoint with a gun that looked so real. How was they supposed to tell? The question the parents should be asking is, where did he get that gun? Are they responsible for buying this gun? Because for one, with what's going on these days and time, it's no way me as a colored parent will go and buy my child a gun that looks so real with all the mistaken stuff happening to kids when police thinking they holding real guns. There's no way my child would have had a gun looking like that. So where did he get that gun? Ask that question. Or did they buy it for him? Why was he in there robbing that store? That's a question. Why did he take off running instead of just laying down on the ground because you work out? Like you said, you got me. Shouldn't have ran in the first place. Now, protesting is good. Martin Luther King protests. Malcolm X protests. But they did not protest when people was out there robbing, killing, stealing. No, they did not protest when the police shot them for that. They was out there protesting when the police was doing things to innocent people that was not out there committing crimes. That's the time to protest. We all are making ourselves look silly out there protesting like this child didn't commit a crime before this happened. How was them police supposed to know this gun was fake? Everybody want to go home at the end of the day after a job. Them cops have lives. They have kids. They have wives. They're somebody's son too. How was they supposed to know? You don't. Now, what should have happened is the parents should have taught him better, because they won't learn if we do not teach them. Every parent should be held accountable for not teaching their child right from wrong. Because for one, kids growing up, I had small kids that would put stuff in their hand and walk out the store. And you know what I would do? I would turn them back around and make them go in that store and tell the people what they did. That right there is holding them accountable for not doing it again, because it's stealing in a way. So we got to teach them young. They know right from wrong. Now, he did say, they made me do it. Can't nobody make you do anything if they ain't got a gun against your head. I did not see nobody with a gun against his head when he was robbing that store. I did not see nobody with a gun against his head when he was running from them cops. Nobody made him do anything. He did that because he wanted to do it. That's what we're missing here. We're missing the big picture. Yeah, I'm sorry this 14-year-old got shot. My heart goes out to these parents, but they have to be held accountable for what their son did. It's nobody's fault. This stuff happens when you commit crimes. It's up to us to save our kids and not let something like this happen, especially knowing that things like this is going on daily these days. We need to know better. We can't keep blaming people for things all kids do when we as parents didn't go that extra mile of teaching them anything. Because for one, if these was the type of people he hung around, that crowd that made him do something, as a parent, you should be monitoring your friend, who your child hanging around. And if they're kids and they out there doing something bad and you don't want your child to be caught up in what this kid doing or want to be pressured into something this kid doing, you remove your child from that situation. You tell him he is no longer your friend. These are not the people I want you to hang around. You put your kids around positive people, not negative. You pay more attention to your kid. Sorry this happened. Heart goes out to the Richardson family. But guys, hey, we got to take accountability for this. Guys, remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see all you back here in my next video. Make sure you leave comments below. Let me know how you feel about this story.